How's it going, guys? Zoro here once again. Another live reaction. This time to One Piece chapter 1178. What's going on? We're live both on YouTube and on Twitch. Looks like we're good. All right, very nice. Want to check, make sure the stream was up and doing well, and it is. Very nice. How's it going, guys? Thank you for stopping by the stream. There's a lot of goodness, I would imagine, on the horizon, as it's just about to go fuck down, baby, and I'm ready and hyped for that. All right, if you are on YouTube, be sure to like the video, share it around, all that good stuff. Twitch people, you know, you just vibe, I guess. You guys can just vibe, take it easy, get something to drink, whatever it may be. What's going on, guys? Shadow Blow, what's up? What's good, Blaze? How we doing? What's up, Clifton? How we doing? Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Not yet. I'm gonna get around to it. I just been distracted with some things, but it's on my mind, dude. What's up, Devil? How we doing, bro? It's on my mind. I'm gonna get to Togepi. I'm gonna get to it. It's on my mind. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen, man. Oh yeah. Farewell Shinsengumi and Shogun Assassination, in my opinion, is the best arc in all of Gintama, so I gotta go with that, obviously. Like legitimately, like, I don't think there's any like competition personally. I really don't. As far as favorite villain goes, I guess Takasugi. I guess. Gintama stays good throughout, man. The ending gets a little, in my opinion, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it gets a little shonen-y with some, like, the beauty of Gintama, and why I recommend it to anyone who's, a fan of comedy shows, but a fan of One Piece, honestly. Like, if you're a fan of One Piece and you really, like, appreciate the fact that One Piece can go from super serious to funny to action-packed to sad, and it really has a good balance of these things that it could kind of very seamlessly transition to at any given time, then Gintama is a perfect secondary story, because there's a lot of overlap between the two series. They're both long shows that have a very vast cast of characters, very vast. You could argue the beginning parts of both of these shows are the worst parts of these shows. As the cast grows and as the story grows and as the author is getting more into his groove, it only gets better and better as you start to care more about these characters. They're really well written arcs that are action packed and dope. I've cried watching Gintama. I've laughed. It's the funniest manga ever written, in my opinion, and I don't think it's even particularly close in terms of what I've read. Gintama is always going to be on my favorites list. Because it truly is one of a kind. It's incredibly unique. But if there is any anime that I would draw parallels to, honestly, it is One Piece. It's a lot less serious than One Piece most of the time. But the thing about Gintama is when it wants to be serious and it wants to get into those serious arcs, it can, and it does it perfectly. So I don't know why I wasn't expecting to go into a Gintama whole thing here at the beginning of my One Piece stream, but I do think that it is something that I need to talk about more often in terms of getting people into, because I love it. It's a big part of my manga and anime experience, and it was one of the first animes I've ever watched. Yeah. At least long-running animes I've ever watched, I should say. So yeah, I'm good, man. Life's been good. I can't really complain too much. It's been It's been a little bit just exhausting. but nothing too crazy. I have no complaints. Um, I do my best, keep my head down, and just kind of vibe, man. It's a simple life, but hey, it is what it is, man. And Gintama does have plot devil. It does have a plot, technically. See, the thing is, like, it's hard to explain with Gintama because a lot of the arcs are kind of self-contained, and they are kind of like, like little mini stories within a grander story. But there's a continual through line where, unlike shows like Family Guy, for example, where Family Guy will have like one or two episode arcs, right? Where mostly one episode, where the next week they forget about everything that happened going in the past. With Gintama, there are arcs that may be 6-7 episodes, but these characters will continue to show up and they'll reference things that happened in the past, and it builds on itself. And these characters, like the collection of characters they have in Gintama is incredibly impressive in terms of really good ones. They're not just there to be there. There's a lot of really funny, interesting, and unique characters within Gintama, and there's a very vast cast. It's a great ensemble cast. But like I said, Gintama, the beginning is incredibly rough. So if you couldn't get into it in the beginning, I completely understand. The beginning's rough. The first few episodes are filler, if I'm not mistaken. And the author at the time seemed like, at least to me, didn't know what direction he wanted to take it in. But he found his stride after like I don't know, like 30 episodes, something like that. And like I said, it's like One Piece. I don't think the beginning of One Piece is particularly amazing either. Although I'd say it's better than Gintama's. It's not anything crazy. But it really picks up and it gets incredible stuff. Yeah. But yeah, just wanted to get that out of there before we started the One Piece reaction. But yeah, if you're just joining us, we're going to be starting our reaction very soon. Be sure to like the video. All that good stuff. I already said Takasugi, man. I already said he's my favorite villain. Although technically he's an anti-hero, but yeah, it is what it is. But did I watch the anime trailer reaction? Oh, for Elbaf. Yes, I did. I did indeed. Loki is Gojo's voice actor, which is crazy, but hey, fucking A, it's perfect. And what I heard was perfect. Absolutely incredible. It looks beautiful. It looks peak. I'm excited for it, man. When's it coming out? Do we have a date for the episode? The new episode, is it like 2 weeks from now or something? A month from now? I don't know. Hard to keep track of these things. Are you going to check out the new anime from the author of Gintama? Dandelion is coming out next season. I'll give it a try. Sorachi's has earned my interest for sure. I'll give it a try. Yeah. The season 2 of One Piece. Yes. Well, I don't know why they named it season 2. Like, bro, it's your 1,000 and whatever episodes in. Just say it. It's the Elbaf arc or something. Just do something, man. I don't even know. Yeah, like putting when it comes to the votes. I know new batch of votes apparently came out today. I am extremely skeptical. Let's just put it that way. Of this whole vote, this whole process. I'm gonna be honest. Like the last few weeks, I've really ruined my trust in this whole vote, and it's unfortunate that we've had to go to this. That people had to go and cheat and ruin such a thing that was supposed to be fun and for the fans, just for the sake of their own pathetic agendas. It's really sad, and I'm gonna wait. I'm not even interested. I said this last week too, so it's not just me saying this. I don't know exactly the specifics about whether or not this fandom is cheating or that fandom's cheating. I don't care enough to really pay attention that deeply into it. It just smells fishy to me. A lot of even with the whatever millions of votes that were taken away, things are a little fishy right now. And I'll wait. I'm not going to even comment on it anymore. I'm going to wait until the final votes are out, and I'll give my opinions once the final votes are out. Because right now they have these weekly like trending now like rankings where it's not even about the amount of votes that people are getting, but like the like how popular they are in comparison to where they were last week. It's just a weird voting system that they're trying to keep interest in. I'm gonna wait until the final votes are tallied. I'm gonna do my own votes, and then we're gonna just react then. I'm not gonna do this weekly like, ooh, who was in first this week? No, I'm not gonna get into all that. It's just not. And yeah, we'll have to see when the final votes are tallied. You know what's going on, if there's any shenanigans going on. But for now, I'm just focused on what's when the end votes are finally tallied. So, fun fact: I didn't actually read this week's chapter. We can read it together, Devil. We'll read it together. Yeah, I'm sure Rob Lucci. I'm sure Rob Lucci naturally and organically was able to overtake Luffy in votes. I'm sure there's nothing fishy going on. All the votes completely legitimate, guys. Don't worry about it. They got rid of all the cheaters. You don't have to worry about it anymore, guys. Don't think about it. Just close your eyes. Don't worry about it. Rob Lucci being there, don't worry about it. It's fine. No big deal. No big deal. Anyway, what's going on, man? I'm gonna start the stream now. Do I watch anime? Yeah, I watch anime. It depends. Like, I'm more quality over quantity, man. Nowadays, if I get like, I'm gonna check out Togepi on Blood's request, but I just don't have time to watch as much as I used to. So when I watch, or any show for that matter, because anime is competing with live action shows and other things like that. So I'm not going to just like invest myself into generic slop nowadays, which could be fun if I had the time. I do enjoy generic slop from time to time. I'm not above generic slop, but I just don't have the time for it anymore. So if I'm going to pick a show, I want a show that's going to like make me fucking think about my entire existence, like fucking Orb, the movements of the earth, which I will recommend to everyone and anyone who hasn't seen it. It's fucking peak. Thank you very much, Blood, for that recommendation. So yeah, I watch it when there's something that catches my interest that truly seems like it's special. A lot of stuff is pretty standard fare nowadays, so you know, meh. Isaiah, I'm getting to the chapter now. I'm sorry, I'm getting to the chapter now. We're gonna do it now. Pull up the chapter, by the way. We're gonna be doing this right this second. So if you want to read along, you know, hear what I have to say, know where I am in the actual chapter itself, we can read this together, collaboratively. Yeah, be sure to like the video, all that stuff. We're gonna get started. We're gonna start it now. I can't answer that question for you, Shadow. Oh no, that's an old comment. Why am I getting old comments? Never mind. Anyway, let's do it. One Piece chapter 1178. All right. Chapter 1178, A Fading Nightmare. We got Captain Useless Mid on the cover. Cover request by Nana Konita. Captain Useless Kid runs from a bull, charging at his jacket. It's no surprise that he'd be running. Well, actually, to be fair, Kid doesn't run from fights. He goes straight in and then he loses them. You know, that's kind of his deal. He goes, he runs headlong into fights without a care in the world, and then gets bodied. You know, that's more his style than running away. I don't want to slander him incorrectly. If I'm going to slander Kid, I have to do it properly because he, you know, I don't want to misinterpret my dislike for his specific stupidity to be just general hate. It's very specific hate. Very specific. Useless Kid is the best name we've ever given the character. It's great, isn't it? All right. got Frankie, we got Nami, we got Sanji, we got Jinbei. Hey, Luffy. Huh? Usopp, Brook. I'll leave them to you. What's going on over there? Need backup? I'll count on you if things get bad. For now, I'd take a few steps back if I were you. Loki's a real wild card. Look who's talking. My boy Loki, let's go! 'Twas but a few years ago when a giant ship was glimpsed at sea, helmed by a captain of truly immense stature. That craft was never identified, for it skulked deep within fog-shrouded regions. Yet it only ever targeted world government vessels. Only targeted world government vessels. Keeping the Rock's dream alive. I love to see that, Loki. Love that for you, bro. If we needed any more confirmation that he's doing, he's doing the Lord's work. All right, if we needed any more confirmation that he's doing the Lord's work, Loki out here taking out the world government, killing fascism, one ship at a time. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it, man. Truly. Truly. During that self-same period, a number of credible rumors started to emerge. She got away. Where did she get to? She's too damn small. Concerning the sight of an unimaginably large flying beast. The truth is plain to see now. There you are. You'll pay for what you did to Usopp and Brook. Huh? Holy shit, dude. That's like the way that Oda drew that is really disturbing. Outside of the ass cheeks in my face, which is kind of crazy. The Gunko cheeks just bam right in my face, but seeing like her arm like snapped back and a claw and like emu bursting forth from her chest, something came out. If only thou were erased from the world as Rocks was before thee. Hold on. How do you pronounce it? Whatever. Demonic covenant. Thou shalt cast aside a portion of thy lifespan and receive unprecedented strength. Oh, no. In exchange for this blessing, thou shalt loathe each other. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Domi Reversi. What's the big idea? That doesn't even hurt. What a pain. Wait, did you just say Rocks? Huh? Fuck you say? So Luffy and Loki are immune to the Domi Reversi? Why? I can understand Luffy, Nika, Sun God. Why Loki? Well, I mean, actually, now that I'm thinking about it here. See, Luffy obviously is the Sun God Nika, the positive one, the one that represents laughter and hope and all of that stuff. And then Loki is the Nika that's the representative of destruction, right? He's the god of destruction. Remember, there's two versions of Nika. I wouldn't be surprised if Loki's fruit is Nidhogg is that representative. Like Luffy's is for Nika himself, Loki's being for that. So I guess that makes sense why they're immune, but wouldn't Emu know this? What a pain. What did you say? Why did you just say Rocks? As expected, these two are truly Okay, so Emu expected this. He wanted to try it, I guess. He wanted to try it. I don't know. Like Dummy Reversi worked against fucking rocks, right? And people were complaining, oh, you could use Dummy Reversi against anyone. And remember when I was saying at the time, and people can pull up the old streams, they're up on YouTube, whenever Rocks was Dummy Reversi for the first time and people were losing their fucking minds, what did I say? I said, this whole Dummy Reversi thing is not unbeatable. There's going to be rules. There's going to be limitations for it. And the fact that people are losing their shit over this don't realize that it's only seeming powerful and unbeatable because Oda wants it to appear that way. But there's going to be clearly some limitations. There's going to be rules. There's going to be ways to counteract it. And we've already seen the last few chapters. There's ways Chopper could just flip motherfuckers back and forth, back to human. And now Luffy and Loki are immune to it. So there's some aspects that are counterable here with the Dummy Reversi stuff. Gum, she's too puny to fight like this. Booming Dawn Gatlin. Okay, Luffy. This is crazy. This is history right here. You don't realize, you understand? This is history right here. Luffy's first punch on the final villain, dude. The first attack on the final villain of the story is here in chapter 1178. This is damn history, okay? Ragnar, squeak, squeak. Move it, Luffy. Squeak. Whoa, hold on. Holy shit. Yo, what the fuck? Is that supposed to be ice? Or like an ice block? Niflheim. Crack. Wow, is that your finishing move? But I wasn't done kicking, or I wasn't done ass kicking yet. Poof. Luffy, no. Bro, how are you tired? Come on, Luffy. What the fuck? I have no idea what you are, but thud. Doing it this way is much quicker. Besides, I was way too big for way too long. Okay, so even Loki has limitations to his fruit as well, because he can tell he's tired. I mean, the thing about Luffy's transformation back and this whole exhaustion element to Gear 5th, like, it is annoying and, it's frustrating, but it's really just a plot device, let's be honest. It's a plot device. Straight up. Oda will only worry about time limits and when on panel Luffy turns into the old man whenever it's convenient for him to write the narrative that he wants to write. That's just what it is. It'll be as long or as short as Oda wants it to be at any given time. Because there isn't really a consistent, like, okay, this amount of time. It doesn't feel like it's been consistently, happening. It's just kind of random when he goes out of it. Like, I didn't feel like Luffy was close to being exhausted at all, and it just kind of turns. Where I feel like in the past, it was a little more clear, like Luffy was on his last legs, or he'd say something like, I'm getting tired. This one just felt kind of random. So it's at the point where I'm just like, bro, he's just going to do what he wants. I don't think it's super good, to be honest. I think that's a little annoying, but, it's never going to be, in my opinion, like, world-shattering in terms of him having this limitation and it costing people. Unless Emu just fucking murks him right now, but we'll see. Elbaf Fishing Village. Focus on putting out the fires. That Loki prick may have taken down the monsters for us, but cleaning up after him is its own calamity. I'll be in dry mouth. Hunting Village. So we were wrong about Loki killing King Harold. We may have misjudged him here, but look at the mess. He's still a pain in the ass maverick. Go Zeus, keep pouring. I'll do my best. You bums couldn't even save your own kids. Fuck you guys. Don't you dare talk bad about my boy Loki. Don't you absolutely in your fucking life. Don't you in your weak, pathetic existence of a life, even for a fucking millisecond, dare to question, complain, or condemn in your heart or souls the spirit that is Loki, the truth that is Loki, the liberation movement that is Loki. Okay? You all let your kids get captured? What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Just had a random ass pop-up show up. A baseball fucking thing. What the hell is that? Anyway. Don't you fucking for a damn second ever do, like, y'all couldn't protect anything. This man comes and saves you. He's like, oh, this man is still destroyed. Like, fucking shut up. Don't complain about how you get saved. Put out the fires. Contribute, maybe. Unlike, you guys, Loki's actually doing something to help. What are y'all doing? Bitching, complaining? That's all you're good for. That's all you're good for. Maybe be a little proactive instead of just bitch. How about that? Giants. Anyway, Nami's doing the best she can to help. Even Jinbei's out here being a firefighter. I cannot believe, Jinbei's out here being firefighters, bro. It's crazy. Sea Cloud, shoulder throw. Even the ODCs have limits, All right, I got this. Yeah. Chopper? Oh, Zoro's seeing Chopper's ability in play. Did we do it? Huff, huff. If they all flip back to white, then yeah. But if some start to regenerate, then it wasn't enough. Forgive us, Chiefs. It was like some kind of malicious darkness swallowed us whole. Don't fret over it. We couldn't resist it either. Yeah, you better say that after the last chapter. You were talking all that shit. Damn you, captains. How dare you? There's still 2 or 3 left. Oh, I might have actually jumped the gun. I might have jumped the gun on the Chopper panel. But anyway, Chopper comes in. I ruined that moment. I'm sorry. I misread the manga that I've been reading for thousands of chapters. I'm sorry. I am ashamed of myself. But yeah, Chopper came in and finished off the last couple ones. Zoro, what the hell did you just do? No idea. Seems like I can undo the demomification just by hitting them. Huh? Maybe it's because you're an amazing doctor. No. Oh, can we talk real quick? I just want to say, I apologize, Chopper. Oh no, a doctor, Tony, Chopper. I don't remember the rest of the song, but it goes like this. That's the song. That one. I'm sorry. I'll sing the song. I sang the song. Okay, you happy? You happy now? I sang the song. But I will say one of my favorite moments of the live action was, I think it was literally the last episode. Yeah, it was. Where Zoro puts Chopper on his shoulder, and it's like, oh, that's so fucking cute, bro. Oh, that's so good, dude. What? Dare you think that makes me? Oh, because Zoro praised him. He's like, what? Don't you dare think that kind of makes me happy? Because it doesn't, you jerk. Nah, that's got to be it. You are amazing. Well, we've sorted the mess around here. Wonder how the others are doing. No sign of enemy activity in the artisan village. More fires have broken out, though. No foes in Alcohol Village either. Just raging flames. Well, yeah, when you're in Alcohol Village, I imagine fire would spread a little faster. Seems like all that is left is to extinguish the fires. Keep your eyes peeled in case if any of those demons are still alive out there. Owl Library. We got Robin, my best girl. Let's go. Saul, what's going on here? There's definitely fire damage, but the shelves are empty. There should at least be fragments of books left. Biblio the owl ain't here neither. I don't want to be too optimistic, but you think he might have moved the books? I'd be overjoyed if he did, but even if that were possible, where did he go? That owl is very mysterious owl. He's got some sort of weird devil fruit ability where he can the thing is, like, the owl, from what we understand about his devil fruit, right, is he can make things bigger or smaller. I forget if it's small. I think it's bigger, right? He made the books bigger. We know that for a fact. There is a theory that he made Gavin bigger. But anyway, regardless, I mean, if he can make things bigger, then it stands to believe that he can make things smaller. So could he have basically just shrunk down the books to a really, 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 really small size, put them in a fucking bag, and then just flew them off? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can make them infinitesimally small, you can just put them in something really in a sack and then just fly off with them. So that's my guess, is he probably shrunk down the books or something like that, packed them up, and left, is my guess. Things got wrapped up pretty quickly once we went on the offensive, huh? Well, it ain't like this was a full-on war against the whole organization, you know. Even if these guys are Knights of the Holy Land, there are only 3 of them. It's insane how thoroughly they managed to devastate somewhere as massive as Elbaf. What happened to the Great One? Outskirts of West Village. Damn it. Thump thump. Here we go. What the fuck? Oh, it's just hard. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Summer's dumbass. Okay. Luffy's group. Loki, I'm hungry. Squirrel, I'm hungry. Go back to the village, and I ain't like I carry food on me. What's with that weird look anyway? So Emu was beat? Am I led to believe Emu was beat? They're like casually just chilling while Emu is right there. What the fuck? Yeah, the Holy Knights suck. The Holy Knights suck. I'm sorry, they suck. They suck. You can't get beat off screen and then me take you seriously. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. The only exception, of course, Loki. Got beat by Shanks off screen. But that don't count because it's not technically off screen if it happened in the past. It just happened in the past. It hasn't been shown yet. Being in the present and being off screen beaten, that's a different story. That's a different story. The Holy Knights are frauds. Agreed. The Holy Land of Marijois. Pangea Castle Flower Room. Elders. Yes, Great Emu. The Holy Land will be without Mu for a short time. Oh, wow. Could Emu really be going there? I don't imagine Emu's going to Elbaf itself. I would imagine Emu's probably, or maybe he is. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. All I know is Marijois looks looking a little ragged right now. It's looking a little run down. It's looking a little burned down. Looking a little damaged, huh? Looking a little damaged. Oh, the transportation circle is there. That is true. That is true. Emu could be pulling up. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. But I couldn't help, Marijois looking a little, like it's recently seen some revolution. Seen a little bit of a revolutionary army. I don't know, man. Maybe a little bit of a chaos attributed through the Revolutionary Army? I don't know. Emu, Emu moving before Dragon is fucking diabolical. How could you say that? Come on, man. Don't say that. Dragon is actually doing something. You should have sent your apologies to Dragon. We all know Dragon's going to be important and massive and incredibly, just pivotal for the overthrowing of the Celestial Dragons as the entity that runs the world government. We know it. We know it. Come on. We know. It's just a matter of when Oda wants to get to it. We haven't even seen his Devil Fruit in action. We've seen his Devil Fruit in action more in the fucking live action. No, it's not true. The live action, which is funny because you don't understand, guys. I know we're getting back to the live action again, but I have to talk about this. Seeing the live action confirm Dragon's involvement in Luffy's, or Dragon essentially being confirmed to have directly saved Luffy, and for him to be confirmed to have some sort of weather-based powers. It may seem crazy to you in chat, but I've had real-life conversations with 10 people, and people online too, but heated debates for people who did not believe that Luffy directly saved, or that Dragon directly saved Luffy in Lockdown. They're like, oh, it was just a strike of luck. It just happened. It was luck. Dragon was there, yeah, but we don't know for sure it was him. We don't know for sure it was Dragon who saved Luffy. And I'm like, bro, context clues. Please tell me you're not stupid. Context clues! Put two and two together! Just because it's not outwardly stated, Dragon saved Luffy with lightning bolt. The author saying that doesn't mean you can't put obvious together. And I've had so many arguments over this so stupid and obvious thing. And to have the live action confirm it. Bruh, what's this? If you want to know my thoughts on the live action, watch my last stream. I went into good detail about how much I enjoyed it. I mean, it's not a full review or anything. It was a pre-streamed chat session, but I gave my general thoughts on it. Long story short, I gave it 8.5 out of 10? Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. There were certain aspects that I felt like could have been better. Luffy, I think that the direction they're giving to Luffy is not, in my opinion, the right direction they should be giving to Anaki. I think they messed up on a lot of scenes that were kind of pivotal in my opinion. Like the execution platform scene, like the climb up, in Drum Island, the climb. There were some missed opportunities there, but those are small complaints in a absolutely excellent adaptation. And yeah, I know people who were complaining about the dumbest things, the Sanji and fighting against the otter scene. Dude, that was funny. If you only care about power scaling, sure, that could bother you if you really wanted to. But bro, it's a good scene. It's so fucking funny. It was great. I love that. While fucking Believe is playing in the background, it just, loved it. Yeah. Some of the complaints that some people have, I don't have. I think they did a great job, and they implemented new scenes, for example, Sanji. I know people weren't complaining about Sanji having that really amazing scene with Emily Rudd, with Nami, talking about his mother and why he wanted to take care of her because he couldn't take care of his mother. That was fucking incredible. No one talked about that, was complaining about that. No, they're complaining about a fucking otter. It's a big deal. It's just, some people are just impossible to please. But yeah, great show. As far as this chapter goes, let's get back into the thick of it here. I am shocked that this Emu thing is seemingly one and done. I know Emu's on the move to Elbaf, seemingly. At least that's what we're being led to believe is going to happen. Maybe we'll be able to switch up and Emu goes somewhere else. But it's seeming like Emu's making his way to Elbaf, probably through the teleportation circle. Um, yeah, it just feels like, I don't know. Like, it feels like anticlimactic. Am I the only one that feels that way? And I'm curious about your thoughts on this chapter, guys. Um, do you think that this was a bit anticlimactic? If we don't get anything else, I mean, the Holy Knights are absolutely anticlimactic. I don't care what anyone says. No one's moving me on that, personally. Because, bro, they got bitched. Embarrassingly so. Didn't even put up a fight. No diffed. Off screen, the pathetic display. And, I mean, yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad stuff, man. But I'm curious what you think. The Holy Robo is great. The Holy Robo is amazing. Oh my god! It makes me less excited for Shamrock, right? Because like, if these dudes are in the same tier as Shamrock, Shamrock is not on Shanks' level. He's just not, bro. I'm sorry. I know. I mean, thank God Oda took Shamrock out of the situation, so he wasn't embarrassed by being associated with some of these guys. But he still is associated with them just by being Holy Knights. Shamrock is a scrub, bro. He's got to be. I am not excited to see Shamrock now after this. The Holy Robo is fucking wild. That's so good. I love this. I love this fucking chat, dude. Oh, oh my god. I'm just saying, like, unless he's like on a whole nother level than his peers, this is pathetic. It's really pathetic, man. It is what it is. It's just, we'll have to see. He has a lot to prove. But that's the thing, is like these guys being so bad makes it so he has to like show out even more to gain that respect that was lost back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he won't do that. I'm just saying, like, oof, if this is what kind of level we're to expect, I don't know. I don't know, man. I do not know. But fucking hell, man. Scamrock is Scamrock is crazy. Oh man. Oh, it's fucking hilarious, Scamrock. Oh my god. Yeah, the Holy Rope. I'm still not over that. That tickled me, man. Oh, that's so good. I can't even get my thoughts together because that's just there in my brain. Um, but yeah, if that what I was trying to say before is, if this is the conclusion of the arc, essentially, if we're basically like, if we're through the worst of it in the arc, and Emu isn't going to be a presence on Elbaf anymore, then that means that Elbaf is pretty much done, which is kind of shocking. And I will say this, guys, and if that is the case, and Emu isn't going to show up to Elbaf anytime soon, and all that stuff, then I have to be honest, and if we're just going to do wrap-up celebratory stuff and, putting out fires, yada yada, if that's essentially the end of the conflict in this arc, then it's the first time in One Piece's history I felt like an arc is rushed. The first time in One Piece's history where I feel like, if that is the end of the conflict here, that we're rushing to the end. It doesn't feel like a natural stopping point. Luffy and Loki literally are standing in front of a possessed version, but still a version of the final villain in the story. And Luffy puts hands on him, which is great. Luffy puts hands on him. I love it. But we get one little clash, and then that's it. One clash. And that's it. And it just feels like I'm being left wanting, and maybe that's the point. Because this is the final villain we're talking about. This is just a teaser for the main event. This is the promo leading up to WrestleMania. But it just feels a little blue ballsy to me. And I know Oda often is the complaint that he stretches arcs out too much. So maybe this is a fresh thing for people. But I just felt like I was left a little wanting considering how important this arc is. And I know Loki's goated, so I will always have a fond feeling in my heart for this arc, regardless. And the Rocks flashback. But what actually happened on Elbaf itself, with the God Knights, with the kids, with the whole Thorn thing, with the family, there were some good moments. There were some emotional moments even that I felt some stuff. But if that's essentially the best part of what we had with the God Knights, it just feels like there could have been more, and there was more left on the table that we could have done. We're in the end game now. Zoro rushed ending, and off-screen fights are the best we can do. I mean, I truly hope One Piece is not going to go full Bleach and just be fucking like torpedoing toward the end of the manga here. It just legitimately, it's a concern. Like, this isn't like a problem yet. Like, let me just make that clear. Like, this is just one arc. It could absolutely be a complete kind of one-off situation, and we never have a problem with that again. That's fair and fine. Complete outlier. But I'm just trying. I hope I'm wrong here, but I'm just putting out there. Maybe I'm the canary in the coal mine, like putting this out. Like, hey, this could become an issue if it starts to happen more often, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see. There's still plenty of One Piece left. There's too many characters that need conclusions and backstories and endings and fights and all this stuff. So I know that One Piece still has a long way to go, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. The one thing I will say that still has to be concluded with this arc, if this is truly the end here, is the whole like don't overstay your welcome thing. What does that mean? Are we going to go back after leaving Elbaf and realize that months have passed? Years have passed? I don't know. Who knows? Is there something else? We'll have to see. Is Shanks dead? Can we leave? Are we going to leave Elbaf to realize that Shanks and Blackbeard fought and Shanks got? Are we going to see that? I don't know. I would imagine not, but who fuck knows? I really think that once we leave this island, you know how we always get that post-island, like what's going on in the rest of the world hype that's always top tier. Like this one is gonna be legendary. It's gonna be like fucking Crossgill doing some crazy shit. It's gonna be fucking, maybe Garland doing some crazy shit. It's gonna be Shanks and Blackbeard doing crazy shit. Like, it's gonna be crazy. I just know it. Will Zehaha show up on the Holy Land now that Emu has conveniently left the throne? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Though we do have to remember, Pudding, and everyone in chat, I want you to remember an important plot point from Egghead. Because we had the scene in where Saturn was touched by Katarina Devon, and basically she stole his appearance. We know that's probably how her devil fruit works. It's easy to assume that. So how is that going to play out? Maybe Katarina Devanda's infiltration posing as Saturn. I don't know. I'm just saying that plot point is going to be relevant going forward. And not only that, if time, speaking of plot points from Egghead, if time truly has sped forward, then Blackbeard at this point is going to know about the ancient weapons. I know Saturn is dead, but I would imagine most people don't know that. So she can still sneak into Marijois, unless the actual Gorosei themselves or Imu himself runs into him. She can be 100% incognito. So anyway, my point being, Blackbeard, if time has passed forward, is going to know about Shirahoshi. He's going to know about Wano. And, you know, what's hiding under Wano. And I think it's completely plausible to say, like, Blackbeard can 100% send out, he can send out some of his C-Team commanders to take out Fishman Island. Legitimately. He can send out Jesus Burgess. He can send out fucking, like, I don't know if Lafitte would, or Doc Hugh and Burgess to go to Fishman Island to take it over, and they would do it. They'd do it. Just those two. It's just to kidnap Shirahoshi, easy. And then send Aokiji and fucking Lafitte and Van Auger to Wano, and who's gonna stop fucking them? Legitimately, who's gonna stop that squad from rolling up? Yamato? The fuck out of here. Yamato is taken out by Aokiji. Yamato puts up a fight. Don't get me wrong. She's got the hands. She's got the mace, the fucking club, whatever you want to call it. But Aokiji's taking it out. I'm just saying. Or if Blackbeard himself decides to roll up to Wano, who's stopping him? He's gonna have those fucking ancient weapons sooner rather than later. And Luffy's gonna have to be like, "What the fuck? You're attacking my places, my people, my flag," and there's gonna be a thing. Like we're slowly moving towards that, man. Slowly moving towards that. So it's very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. Did you hear that Brooks' voice actor narrated the quote at the beginning of the arc in the new anime? No, I didn't know that. No. Do you think that has any significant meaning? I don't know. I don't have Zell, man. I appreciate that, man. I just do the donations through Twitch and YouTube. I don't have Zelle. I've got a PayPal, but I'm not sending it out to my subs and my people. I just that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. I thank you. I appreciate it. Rate this chapter out of 52. Out of 52? What the fuck you talking 52? Out of 52? What are you talking about, Devil? What the fuck are you talking about, Devil? Where is the chopper love? Yeah, I gave all of the chopper appreciation I had in my soul during this chapter. I even sang the song. You're not getting more out of me, dude. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. He accidentally ran into usefulness. Just because of the devil fruit he was able to smack people to sanity. It's not anything that he consciously tried. Like he was lucky. Okay? You know, he's lucky his devil fruit gave him the ability, we assume, the ability to do this. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's a good doctor. He didn't think to come up with a plan, at least in as boring as it was, at least in Onigashima, he had to like actually concoct a remedy and think on the fly in the middle of a battlefield to save people, right? Like this, he just fucking smacked some people. It's like, oh, it worked. Okay. You know, I'm not going to give him whole heaps of praise for accidentally running into success. You know, this is It's a fake dub. It's a fake dub, really. Uh, Jesus Burgess and Doc Q would be wiped out by the Minister of the Right. The fuck that Minister of the Right, bro. Hody Jones almost took over Fishman Island. And I'm supposed to be worried about the Minister of the Right and fucking Neptune and his bum sons. Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? Literally, you send fucking Jesus Burgess a number of rapscallions on his back and Doc Q, and they're taking it out. They're taking Shirahoshi with minimal effort. Minimal effort, bro. The only concern they would have is suffocation. That's it. But as long as they are able to get into the palace, bro, no one is stopping them. Nobody is stopping. Nobody's stopping him, okay? What's Doc Q's laugh? Couple. Nobody's stopping that man. He pulling out the apples. They don't got a counter for the apples, bro. They got no counter for the apples. He can make the entire island sick, bro, if he wanted to. He could turn all of the men into women. He could fucking make the entire island, give them Ebola. Give them fucking Ebola, dude. Give them fucking, like, give them COVID or some shit. He can do that. He's got the sick fruit, bro. He's a walking Nergalite plague doctor. And I'm supposed to... Thank you, Gilgamesh, for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you, brother. Like, what are they really going to do to stop him? Bro, they couldn't stop Hody Jones. Vanderdecken. The fuck out of here. So really. They didn't sing the song in the Netflix series, Shadowblood. They whistled it. Fucking Hero Look whistled the Tony Chopper. I can't whistle, so I can't do that for you, but, you know. Oh, I appreciate that, Shadowblood. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you. If Luffy gets teleported back to the Holy Land, that could be how he gets involved in the revolutionary arc. Oh. YouTube won't let you. Fucking YouTube, man. But yeah, like, that's an interesting thought. Like, instead of Emu teleporting there, Luffy being teleported to the Holy Land would be kind of crazy. Can you imagine? I don't. Is it two-way? It might be two-way. I don't know. It might just be one-way. I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know if that would work because you need the tattoo in order to teleport, right? Break next week? Question mark? I don't know. Let me check the chapter. I don't think it said break, so I wasn't admittedly paying attention to that. It didn't say break, so we should have the chapter next week. So fuck yeah. So fuck yeah, baby. Hold on. How many subs to get you to watch Kapoki? Bro, I'm not. You don't gotta. The review next week. I don't know, man. You don't gotta do all this, bro. I'm gonna watch it eventually. You gotta do this. But by next week is a different. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna be compelled to watch it. To be honest, to be fair. Like probably by next week. So. I'll leave that to your discretion. I don't need this, but do what you want. Free will exists. I'm not trying to influence you. Believe me. Oda saving Dragon, bro. He'll be fine, bro. He's gonna be fine. Like you have to understand, the characters that have been saved this long are being saved for a reason. At least the important ones. Like there's some characters that he's ignored or forgotten about. Admittedly. There are characters, and I hate to say this, but Smoker, my boy, I love Smoker so much. They've forgotten about Smoker. He's pretty much just a side character at this point with very little relevance. You know, Tashigi as well, right? Those are kind of characters where, yeah, he's not saving them. They're just not really relevant in the story right now. But characters that you know are going to be like big hitters in the late game here, characters like Mihawk, characters like Dragon, he's saving them for a fucking reason, bro. He's got something in the chamber ready to shoot. So it's not something that I'm worried about. People can slander all they want. It's all in good fun, but I'm patient. No, look, Devil, you're 100% justified, and I agree. I do agree that we haven't gotten good fights this arc. It's true. This arc was ass in terms of the fights. Yeah, I can't think of a single conflict I enjoyed. I mean, I guess the only thing that comes to mind is like the really cool thing that Robin did, where she led Summers off the cliff, and then there's a clone. Like that was fucking awesome. But that wasn't even really a fight. It was just a maneuver that she did, right? So yeah, I mean, the fights weren't great this arc. Not at all. But I think in Egghead there were some pretty great fights, dude. Like, I'm sorry to say, like I think that Lucci versus Luffy was pretty great. I think Kizaru versus Luffy was pretty great. I think the Gorosei and Luffy and stuff was pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. So I don't think he's incapable of writing fights. It just seems to me, if this is the end of the arc, that he's just kind of rushing things because he wants to get to something else. And I hope that's not an indication of how we're going to be going. But I think that's, to me, the only logical explanation of why we're ending as fast as we are. You know what I mean? Shit, Song. Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you, man. Really appreciate it, man. You didn't have to do all this. Didn't have to do all this. For 6 months! Wait, does that mean that's $30? That's like $5 every month for the next 6 months. So that's $30. Jesus Christ, man. All right. You got me. Now I got to watch it this week. What are you doing? No, it's too much. Bruh. I was going to watch it anyway. You didn't have to do that. She's so Bro, hold on. Another one. Bro, giggle match, man. What I mean, Shadow Blow, man. What are you doing, bro? What are we doing, dude? What? Now I gotta do this every time, bro. Here we go, another one. Wait for it. Song, baby. Appreciate you, man. Shadow Blood, I guess I'm watching it this week. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I literally don't have a choice. I do not have a choice now. I have to watch it now. That is insane, dude. I don't even know what to say to this. This is just crazy stuff. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, man. How many did you fucking do? 10? That's... You're asking me, Abbott? He's saying that I need to watch fucking Togepi Original Sin. Apparently, it's good. 6 episodes. Everyone out here should do it too. I guess we'll come back and compare notes at the end next week. Yeah, but it's pretty good. Not as good as Orb, but it's still high peak. Not your generic show. I mean, to be fair, that's a hard bar to set. Nothing is going to be as good as Orb. Or very few things are going to be as good as Orb, I should say. Orb is one of the best animes I've ever watched. Legitimately. You don't know about Orb? Bro. Lock in. Let me spit some knowledge on you. Everyone that's here in this chat, Orb, the movements of the earth, is absolutely... I mean, I don't have words to properly appreciate that anime. It is... to call it peak would just be kind of like this insulting to it, because it deserves a word superior to just peak. It is transformational. That's a good word. I'm gonna go with that. If I were to describe Orb in one word, I would say transformational. There's probably wordsmiths out there that can compile a collection of words that can properly and accurately, more than I can, describe how good it is. But I am incapable of that. I'm afraid I am not as much of a studied man as I would like to be in terms of the English language. But Orb, the movements of the earth, I'll say this once again. I say it a lot, but I'll say it once again. If anyone has not heard me and hasn't watched it, is truly special. All joking aside, all memes aside, it is an experience, a special experience. It is, without spoiling, the only thing I can say is if you liked Vinland Saga, especially the second season, then you would absolutely adore Orb. It's the only parallel to another show I can make. I don't think there is really any other parallel to something I've seen. And even then, it's not even a proper parallel. It stands on its own. It's incredible. It's fucking incredible. Yeah. That's all. If that hasn't gotten you to watch it, then nothing will. Bro, I've been watching your channel ever since the Yokorama Game Talk days, and wanted to give back for all the years of entertainment. Hopefully you're with us till the end of the voyage. That means a lot, man. That really means a lot. I appreciate that, dude. I have been around for a long time. It is true. I'm actually floored, the generosity. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. It's a tough time for a lot of people, myself included. So I know giving is hard. Donating is hard, and I don't expect anyone to do it, honestly. So anytime that someone is this generous, it means a lot. It does. So thank you very much. As far as me staying to the end of the voyage, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, it depends how long One Piece goes on. I can't say for sure where I'll be in 10 years, but assuming it is 10 years, then if my life is in a place where I'm capable to do so, I as of March 29, 2026, I intend to be there to the end. Bro, stop! Literally stop, please. Don't, please. Come on, dude. That's enough. Bro, it's enough, man. You don't. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you. I mean, you really gotta stop. Thank you. This is crazy. Song, baby. Could be giving this to an OnlyFans girl. Song, baby. Song. Don't be giving your money solely for OnlyFans girls. Please don't do that. Boys, wisen up. The internet is free. That's all I'm going to say. The internet is free. There's no reason to give money. There's no reason. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, I've said my piece on this chapter. If you enjoyed my reaction, like the video, support the stream. I'm kind of speechless. Yeah. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And you'll have that. But if the chapter drops this week, then I will, on Sunday next week, be responding, giving my thoughts on Togepi, man. Yeah, for sure. That's it for me. Though I do have to go. It's an awkward place to leave, but fucking hell. Yeah, I have to leave before he gives me more money. That's true. I need to go. I'm not singing for you, bro. But I will say... Oh, damn it. Hold on. I got to support the crew. Go look for the Tony Chopper song. I know you donated a lot, but I'm not singing. That's a line I cannot cross. I sang a little bit earlier. Doctor, Tony Chopper. That's it. That's all you're getting, okay? I don't know the lyrics, okay? I don't know the lyrics. But anyway, I'm taking off. Thank you, everyone. Especially, obviously, Shadow Blood, a.k.a. Gilgamesh, for supporting what I do here. It means a lot. And you guys are awesome. Thank you to the super chat earlier on the stream as well. I don't want to forget that. And I'll catch you on the next stream, and I just thank you. Thank you guys so much.